Good morning. Douglas Holmes here with DH Strategies doing the daily DH update. Today, just want to go over some short thing. I think branding is extremely important in our market, more important than ever before. So I thought I'd kind of go over the difference between branding, marketing, and how you can maybe set your company up to, benefit from what's going on. So first of all, branding equals three main things. It's going to equal your identity, it's going to equal your values, and it's going to equal the personality that your company has. Right? Those three things are very important for you to try to get across. But at the same time, remember, branding is not marketing. So there's a huge difference. Marketing is what you do. Marketing is what you do to a customer. Branding is the feeling that a customer gets when they think of your company or your brand, right? So your brand is the bridge between the product and your customer as well. In other words, like there's going to be 1,000 companies trying to build online relevancy, getting online, trying to keep up with the things that they left behind, the things that they neglected. I got a client right now where he has no marketing, and in this kind of situation, COVID-19, that's the reason the business is gonna die. I mean, otherwise, you're just doing everything the hardest way possible right now. Okay? And when you're in a field or a service where, I mean, the competitor is one click away, or you are both offering the same exact price and same exact product and service, what separates you and gets you the sale is your brand, right? Of course, branding does entail some more specific things you want to ask yourself. Like, what's at the core of your business? Like, what are the values that you're trying to transfer? Those values that you transfer into a patient, it's much like when you think of Nike. Nike's one of the best brands out there. Very shortly, when you think of Nike, you don't think of shoes. You think about how Nike supports athletes. Nike shows the best athletes wearing their devices because they value good athleticism. They value what a superior athlete stands for and what they represent. They don't show you a shoe and say, this is the best shoe in the world. Definitely there's some parts where branding and marketing overlap. I really want to emphasize on this, because this is kind of the biggest confusing thing out there, right? The main part where branding and marketing overlap is your logos, your colors, your scheme, your web design, and your pictures. All the visual representations of your business, that is going to ingrain the brand. So when you're putting up a picture or a logo, remember that any pictures you add on, it's showing the customer your brand first. That's how they're getting the image of your brand. So that's where marketing and branding really overlap. But the big difference, of course, marketing, search engine optimization, digital marketing, click-to-call ads, website development, those are completely different. When you're looking at like branding and what that is, it's more so values, intent. Think about it like if you were going to say, I'm a great lover, that's marketing. But if your woman was going to say, I understand you're a great lover, that's because she understands the brand, right? So what are your principles? That's something you need to ask yourself and see if that's being transferred from you to customer. What is your mission statement? Of course, are you displaying your mission statement in your social media, or in your outgoing advertisement? Is that there? Because it's gonna separate you in the cesspool. And what do I mean by cesspool? If you go on Amazon, there's 5 million products. Okay? Every product's the same, every product's the same price, maybe it's off here or there. Most of them are just competing based on price point. But then you see that one product that has it's differentiated from the others, you feel that it's a good product and you're going to get it even if it's a little bit more. The brand that stands behind it is something you trust. A good example of bad branding is GoPro. GoPro was a huge company when it started up about 12 years ago. It could have went to, who knows, heights beyond measure. But in the midst of GoPro developing a product and then pushing that product out, which was, in reality a small camera that anybody could use or attach onto anything, they never built a brand for their product. And now, since every smartphone and every other digital retailer and manufacturer started making GoPro similar devices, now GoPro is just a normal camera. And their stock has dropped from somewhere in the 80s down to somewhere in the 10s. Too bad for GoPro. So you definitely need to ask yourself what inspires your customers to to buy your product. Why are they buying your product? Is it just because of sales rep, or was it something a little deeper, right? My brand for DH Strategies is simple but understandable. It's value before service. That way, every customer or interaction I have, the base of everything I'm saying, or the base of all my conversations in marketing, is I want to give these individual customers value that they can take with them, regardless if they take my service or not. That's my brand. Now, everyone has their own brand and everyone has their own reasoning for that. Um, what do you want to come in mind when someone thinks of your business? That's the big takeaway from this whole video. What is going to pop into their head when they think of your company? As always, this has been a daily DH update with Douglas Holmes. Definitely like the video, add it, put the little thumbs up on it, share it to your friends. I really, really love the support. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave those there. Even if they're really complex, I'll research them and find the answers for you.